welcome to another LEGO Bootleg review. Today we're looking at a WM set. This is WM6027. This is pretty much like released a year ago. Oopsies. It just took me that long to actually take a look at it. But it's still a very cool set. This contains minifigures WM479 all the way to 538. Now all of them are pretty much Batman related. I mean, Huntress is too, but she's not really a Bat figure, so she's the odd one out, but she's in here. We have a two-faced Batman here, a Batman Deadpool, two versions of Knightfall Batman. So the red one is Knights and Batman. If you don't know the storyline, that's when Bane broke his back and Azrael came in to replace Batman for a while. Leopard Batman, Cow Batman, just because. And someone is calling that Tuxedo Batman, but I'm pretty sure that's Batman Through the Ages, and that would be the Pirate Batman. So all of these come with a minifigure stand underneath them, 3x4 plate. She's got like a bat blade, a gun, and a little note here, and that note is the same as the Pogo one, but that one's printed on white, whereas this one's painted on yellow. It looks like a postage stamp. It's just like Deadpool shooting someone in the head and like a kitty drawing, and he's doing ouchies. Batarang, a ugly coin because Two-Face and stuff, and more on those wings later on these guys. This one's got also a bat blade, and he's got nothing. Okay, let's just get the special figures out the way first. First of all, their cowls, this armor piece, as well as the wings on the back are all a soft rubbery plastic. I'm just going to get the red one here, and basically the blue one is exactly the same. Let me just take off this cowl. Underneath the head is just a regular red minifigure head, and see, squishy. And this head also comes up quite easily. The armor pad here is very simple. Has a stud on the back. Would have been much better if this was, at least this piece was hard plastic, but whatever. If I just try to scratch the logo, oh yep, it's coming off, so the print doesn't stay on too well. If you want to protect these for longer, maybe spray for the protection layer. And of course you have these wings, which is on 3 layers. I think it's actually not even molded in red, so it's just painted red. And for the most part, these stay on okay if you just plug it in. It doesn't really fall off that easily, but you can easily push these off, and that's no fun. And underneath that, aside from the red on the arms and the red minifigure hands, the rest of the figure is exactly the same as the blue one. So over to the side here, Huntress here. The printing on the torso is quite okay, but this hairpiece is badly molded and doesn't quite fit onto the head. In fact, I can't really even push it on. I have mentioned this in the Pogo video recently, and you see that they're both based on the same figures, but the printing is way nicer on her. However, the Pogo has a much nicer molded headpiece, and this piece stays on much easier. You just, yep, there you go. Now this piece actually has a hinge on both sides, a very small peg, a very light dent on the hair, which is why it falls off so easily, whereas this one has a peg on the forehead area, and it pegs in quite securely. So if you like this design of Huntress in the minifigure form, you're gonna have to get this one for the torso, better print, even better cape. Like, it's almost slightly thicker than the Pogo one. It has a slight stretch to it, which will make it better than the Pogo case, which are very flimsy, very thin. And then you will use the head and hairpiece mask from this one and put it onto this figure, and you have a pretty good Huntress. She has side printing as well as pretty decent back printing. Once again, Pogo did have a Deadpool Batman suit as well. This one also uses a soft rubbery cowl. That's kind of annoying, just white head underneath, and they had the same note as the Pogo one. There's also been previous Deadpool bat suits before based on different versions of bat suits, and this one's just a more, I guess, generic or comic booky one, whereas there's been one with like the Dark Knight suit, like a movie suit with Deadpool stuff on it. But this one's printed okay, nothing on the side, but the back is pretty decent as well. We have had a Pirate Batman before, but it was printed very poorly as far as I remember. The cowl here, this piece is a hard piece and it's quite shiny, so thank God it's not another soft piece. I would have not preferred that. In front of the cowl, the head is pretty crap, and the back of the body is just a Batman logo in gold, but they did give some details on the shoes here. I'm not going to focus too much, but it's going to give you a jacket just to cover it, but otherwise, if I don't have this jacket piece, I would have just put that logo off and be done with it. Just have it, just like no back printing, might have been better. Printing on this is pretty decent. It combined with the armor, it works pretty well. So same with the Knightfall Batman as well. Two-Face Batman here. The cow piece is molded in blue, so the red paint on this is actually pretty sharp and pretty straight, pretty good, done quite well. The rest of him just a bit of a clown vibe, like a trickster vibe. The cape itself is quite nice. Got the jewel colors and different jewel colors on the other side. So so they have like 2 layers done on this. That's pretty awesome. The coin is just a scribbled mess, but I guess that's what it's supposed to be. And the face is pretty decent as well. Here's a quick look at the back. Looks pretty good. I guess, you know, the leopard and zebra are paired because the leopard will chase after the zebra and stuff. Underneath here we have a Batman face, but it's got some scars on the cheek. Got whiskers. That's pretty cool. Side printing and back printing. As well as the cape being printed as well. That's pretty awesome. This is a lot of detail for such a gimmicky figure. And the black area on the bottom of the boots are also painted quite nicely as well. Oh, not on the bottom though, that's just yellow. I said zebra because that's an actual batsuit that I know of, but this is cow Batman, which I guess the leopard can chase after too. The inside face is kind of funny, reminds me of something like from South Park or something. And he's just got like milk splotches all over him, on his cape as well. And the overall quality of this is pretty decent. The print quality on these figures overall are excellent, absolutely excellent. The clutch does feel loose spots here and there, and the cows can get stuck a little bit, but they're not painfully like tight. They're still quite easy to get off. Just try to rip the cow off from an angle and you should be fine. So even for kids that should be okay as well. The highlights of course are the rubber parts that create the Knightfall Batman. That's pretty cool, and it was the main highlight for me to pick up the set. So if you haven't picked the set up yet, it's still available somewhat on the internet, and go grab yourself some fancy new Batman suits. Pretty awesome bunch of figures. As always, you can support this channel by clicking the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and of course watching these videos with ad block turned off. You can also share this video with other people that will find this interesting, and of course stay tuned for more videos coming in the future on bootleg Lego, real Lego, and many other kinds of toys. As always, take care, have a nice day. I will see you guys next time. Same bat channel.